हाय आज मैच है श्रीलंका और साउथ अफ्रीका का. वी नो इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट मैच, द श्रीलंका साउथ अफ्रीका मैच. We know these both these sides are very strong. Sri Lanka, of course, have been champions of this format. South Africa haven't been champions, but they're always so close. And this time around, they've got such a strong side. I mean, almost every time we say this, actually, that South Africa's got a very strong side, but somehow either they choke or I don't know what happens, but they've never been able to win this. And so I believe this is once again. I mean, I'm saying that they're in my final four. Um, South Africa. So I'm very very keen to see how they play today at New York against Sri Lanka, who also are, by the way, champions of this format once. So I just feel that it'll be a very close match, closer than some people might think. Okay, so let's start by seeing what Sri Lanka have got. I mean, they've got some fabulous players. They've got they've got some experience in Matthews, Dhananjay Jasilva, Mendes, their captain Kushal Mendes, and then they've got players like Theekshana, who just played the IPL, and then they've got Patirana, the slinger Malinga, who bowls like Malinga, that he's got that slinging action, bowls from really down below, finishes his arm really down below almost like this he bowls, and so it's very difficult to pick. Bowls those Yorkers like Malinga, has had a good IPL also, was quite effective in the IPL whenever he got a chance to bowl, and did well. So they've got some good players. They got Madhushanka, they got Nisanka, so they've got some very good players. Which 11 they pick will be according to conditions, and we'll have to see. But they've got some Hasaranga, Tikshana Hasaranga, those two. Then Patirana, Madhushanka, and then some all rounders also who can bowl. And some excellent batters in Nishanka, there's Dhananjaya De Silva and Mendes, solid batters. So they got a strong side, but they haven't been doing that well. The last time they did really well was Asia Cup, and so they're a very strong side. I would not take Sri Lanka lightly. As I said, I've named quite a few players for you. They're very balanced side. Spinners, they've got world class spinners, some top class batsmen, all rounders like Matthews, who's so experienced, and then Daniel Silva in the middle, and I really like the way he plays the the inside out shot, up over the head of the cover fielder. So I mean, in every department, the fast bowlers, younger ones, Patirana, extremely effective, and a very difficult customer to face. As I said beginning of the video, that he bowls from so low down and finishes up just here. So it's very difficult to pick. Normally bowlers finish here, and he finishes here. So look at the distance between a normal bowler who finishes up here and this one who finishes up like this, like Malinga. So this is the makeup of the Sri Lankan side. They're a strong side, and in T20, it's important how you play on the day. So if they play well, things go according to plan. They get some runs if they're batting first, or they can dismiss the South Africans, courtesy their very interesting bowling lineup. Then who knows? Sri Lanka might win this one. But as a pundit, I would want to go with South Africa. They, like I said in the beginning, they are one of my favorites to finish in the top four. So top four. So and they got some interest. What a good side they are. They've got Markram, who played so well. Uh, who has been playing well. He was playing for SRH. He did okay. I mean, he didn't do that well. But then there was Klassen, who did phenomenally well for SRH, and he's coming off a great IPL, back of a great IPL. They got Quinton de Kock, who's a fabulous player. I mean, you don't have to say much about him. Everyone knows what kind of destructive player he could be on his day. Then bowlers like Rabada, and the two spinners, uh, Shamsi and Maharaj, and then they've got that Fountain also, who's a very good bowler, spinner, and so they got good spinning repertoire. Klasen's going to keep, and he's going to be destructive up the order. Reza Hendricks, and you name it. I mean, the Miller, such a destructive batter, and then they got Kodze, who's has had a good IPL and very fast. So they've got all the bases cover: fast bowlers, spinners, good batters, hitters, destructive hitters like Klassen and Quinton de Kock, and Markram on his day. Then some stable ones like Reza Hendricks, Miller on his day, super destructive. So they're a complete side. There's nothing lacking. They've only got to take control of their nerves and just settle their nerves. Don't panic, you know understand that they're a great team. They've got great talent, and they can overall the Sri Lankans. They just got to understand that and keep self belief. The biggest problems that the South Africans have is, of course, panicking. They shouldn't panic, and that is one thing they should stay miles away from. And if they can do that, stay away from panic, trust their ability, have self belief, select the right 11, read the pitch well. The New York pitch, I mean, couple of matches have taken place. I saw that it was a good pitch. You could play your shots on the up, unlike Guyana, where the ball wasn't coming on the bat. There was, it was sticky, the wicket, sluggish, slowish, wasn't easy yesterday. West Indies versus um, Papua New Guinea, who, by the way, played a great game of cricket. So, salute to Papua New Guinea. So, unlike Guyana, the New York pitch is good. You can get 190, 200 runs. The ball comes nicely on the bat. You can play your shots on the up. As far as Africa is concerned, which is my side for today, I'm banking on them winning because I want them in my top four. So yeah, if they don't panic, they play well. They have a lot of they bat very deep, almost till Rabada, and so everyone can bat a bit. First seven players are destructive. They've got players like Klassen, Marken, Reza Hendricks, Miller, and who else? Quinton de Cox. So these kind of players in the top seven, and then bowling. Of course, they got three good spinners. I already told you, and then they got fast bowlers like Kodze, Nokia, and Rabada. So they've got everything covered. If they play according to their potential, they can even win this one. But to do that, they got to win the first one against Sri Lanka and start off well. It's important that a team starts off well. Against Sri Lanka, they got to be wary because Sri Lanka could also be very, very exciting on their day. They got exciting players. Already talked about their players, exciting spinners, and Tikshana and Hasaranga, very, very clever spinners, and some good fast bowlers, youngsters, Madhushanka, Patirana, Jamira, so they got everything going for them, and then some good solid batsmen. But I'd give 65-35 in favor of South Africa. 65 to South Africa and 35 to Sri Lanka. It's going to be a very, very exciting game of cricket, and whoever keeps their nerves, reads the wicket better, keeps self belief, doesn't panic, I think that team should win. Should be a very exciting game. Cricket sometimes, it's sort of it's magical. It just leaves us all our predictions, and all our pundits, whoever we are, if we want to call ourselves pundits, it can leave us a bit embarrassed, a bit sheepish in the end. So if I'm saying South Africa tomorrow, the result could be Sri Lanka, because they played better on the day, and that's not just a cliche. It is a very, very important line in cricket. If you play well on the day in the white ball format, you can win. In test matches, if you play 2 or 3 very good sessions, you can win. Every session is important. So in white ball, it's important to keep your nerve and attack, evolve, and read the situation really well. Don't panic if you lost some wickets, no problem, just keep going. So both these teams are very exciting. It's going to be an exciting match. I'm going with South Africa, but tomorrow I can look a little strange or a little, maybe a little embarrassed. But that's I'm not. I can only I can only say things as I see it. I don't know the result, and that's the beauty of the game. If you knew the results 100%, oh God, you'll be some god of cricket. So yeah, let's see what happens. It should be an exciting game. I hope you guys enjoy it. And also, we recorded a podcast about the India-Pakistan game and predicted the Super 8s and exciting podcast. It should be coming soon. Gone into editing. A few days should come in a few days. Meanwhile, if you like this vlog, please subscribe my YouTube channel, and I'll be grateful, and repost it, share it, whatever you think is necessary. I hope you really enjoy it though. Okay, take care, enjoy the game. Bye.